Hi, and welcome to 12 Software Design and Development, Developing a Solution Package, Lesson 1, Defining and Understanding the Problem. As always, there's syllabus dot points, pause if you'd like to read them. In this series of videos, we'll go through the information necessary to develop a solution. It covers every other section of the syllabus, however, these videos will not go into detail. So you'll need to look at the relevant topics to get your detail. Where we cover content not covered in other topics, then we'll cover them in detail here. But otherwise, you're expected to go to the defining topic, for instance, to find all the detail on the things I'm going to talk about defining. Okay, so defining and understanding the problem. There's a variety of steps in this stage. First, we have to identify the problem, where we look at what the problem actually is and work out what it actually is that we need to solve. Okay, we generate ideas. So we look at alternative solutions to a software solution. Can we solve it in other ways? Is there something else on the market that we can do instead of having to develop our own thing? We evaluate ideas for practical implementation. So we look at some of the things that we can do to actually get this sorted and to make sure that it will work properly. And then we select an appropriate solution. We communicate with others involved in the proposed system. So we talk to the client, obviously. We will talk to the users in the system. And we talk to people around the system as well. So people who feed data into the system, people who take data out of the system. We draft an interface design. So we do a set of storyboards to draft a sample interface design and see if that works for the client. We represent the system using diagrams. So these could be things like data flow diagrams or system flow charts or things like that. We select appropriate data structures. So we look at files and arrays and things like that. We apply project management techniques. We look at Gantt charts and we look at logbooks. We need to use both of those across the whole project. We start using them here. And we consider all the social and ethical issues that could arise through the creation of this project. So Gantt charts are used by managers to direct employees to certain tasks. The tasks to be formed and who is to perform them should have been in this stage. These can also be modified later if necessary. For example, if a project falls behind or a team member leaves. Managers will be looking intently at two things. The critical path. It's the essential task that must get done. If you run out of time, you can get other tasks, you can cut other tasks, but with the critical path, you must get these tasks done, and they probably need to get done on time as well. If not, the project falls behind. So when time starts running out or money starts running out, the manager will redirect resources to the critical path, and so it's essential that they make sure that stays on track. They also look at milestones, which are important tasks that help measure progress. So these might be the end of a certain stage. It could be the end of a really important part of your development. So we look at those as well to track our progress. If we're not where we need to be, we need to work faster, work better, direct more resources, etc. If we're ahead of time, then great. Logbooks are also an essential project management tool, and they're a record of a developer's progress through a project. Managers use them to track progress and identify areas of concern. They can take several forms such as emails, spreadsheets, blogs, handwritten data entries, and electronic journal entries. They need to be completed regularly, and it's up to the developer whether this is daily or weekly or whatever. However, each entry should include the time and the date it was written, the tasks that were achieved, difficulties and solutions that they found, ideas and thoughts about the project, their reflection on the progress, are they going well, are they not going well, the upcoming tasks they need to do, and a reference to resources used. So just like you guys should be doing, every assignment you should be writing a bibliography. Developers need to do that every time they reference something as well, just so it's easy to find if they need to use it later.